everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy. I hope you're doing really well wherever or whenever in the world that you are. Today I'm just going to be filling in my journal so far. We're about halfway through January, and I have read a lot more than I expected. So rather than waiting till the end of the month, I figure I would catch up a little bit. So I'm actually going to start adding information to my beginning of year setup pages and in January. I'm not sure how much voiceover I'll do. Maybe I'll chime in here or there. There's something of note I want to mention. More likely than not, this video will just be chill vibes. If you're journaling along with me, I love that. If you're just looking for inspiration as you're creating or filling in your own journal and you got me on in the background, that's also great. I love this little journaling community. Here's my series tracker. I started both a historical romance series called The Wild Winchesters by Erica Ridley that I've been listening to / reading. That's been really fun. And I started a fantasy romance series by Jay Bree called The Bonds That Tie Us. I've already forgotten, even though I'm in the middle of it. I'm currently reading the last book, the 6th book, so I got to add some series to my tracker. I did do a little beginning of the year book shopping. Whoops. Not too badly. I just pre-ordered and ordered a couple audiobooks, and I think that might be it. I don't want to add too many books that I read in January on my A to Z reading challenge. I just put down a couple just to get the ball rolling. Ooh, I forgot to print out my book club picture. So far, I've only read one of my books on my 25 and 25, but it's a good start. I've added a few spreads since the beginning of the year too, some full year reading challenges I want to read around the world, just prioritizing reading from authors from different countries. And I also wanted to add in the buzzword and buzz cover visuals because I think I'm going to sort of do it. We'll see how much I do it this year. All right, now I'm working in my January spreads. I didn't post my setup, but here you can get a glance at what I created. On my calendar, I'm just kind of generally tracking when I'm reading books or series. I'm just curious to see, how long things take me, how bingeable is a series. I don't know if I'll do this every month, but it's been fun so far in January. Checking off some of my reading roulette books, adding the date for my readathon coming up. Got all my book covers. I didn't feel like taking out my slicer, so cutting them individually was a bit tedious, but we did it. I really went back and forth around what size book covers to print off, so I landed on 1 inch. Hopefully that will mean I'll have enough room for all these book covers for however many books I end up reading in January. And if, I can't fit them all, oh well, maybe I'll add a tip-in page or find a plan B, I guess. The way I've got my January books read thing setup is feeling a little redundant considering it's like the same layout from my beginning of my journal, like books read list. So I don't know how I feel about this right now. It might be nice at a glance to be able to see this information like per month, but we'll see how I feel, as I'm starting to think about setting up for February. I also haven't decided what else I want to do in my reading journal. Some years I handwrite book reviews and quotes. Other years I type things up or I copy and paste my Goodreads reviews into a Word doc and I like print them, cut them out, paste them in. All of that feels a little bit tedious, so I'm not sure what I feel like doing moving into January, like what information about these books I want to include. So I don't know, you have to stick around till my, I guess, mid-year flip through. I'm not sure what book review information I'll keep. All right, here's our final flip through. I hope you enjoy. Oop, I forgot a book. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like bookish and reading journal content, please consider liking the video, subscribing. Let me know if you're keeping your journal, what theme you went for in January, or any changes you're already thinking about making in your reading journals from January to February. I'd love to hear. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye.